What's up YouTube, Kaijudoyoshi here, back with another video. I'm going to be showing off my new Rush deck. It's actually my friend's deck, but yeah, I'm not going to show it off just because I have it. Yeah, I haven't been uploading videos like daily or like every other day like I used to. It's because I haven't really been able to think of that much content to put up here. I already put up my mono water deck. I can't really think of other decks I want to put up, which is why I'm putting up my friend's deck. I'm probably going to try and get some duel videos up as soon as I can, probably at League or something. The only problem is that my my camcorder that I have is pretty trashy. So I'll have to see about possibly getting like a new one for the holidays or something, and then putting up new videos, like dual videos in like a month or something. So yeah, but without further ado, let's get into the deck. It's Fire Nature Rush with no sleeves because it's how all the pros play. And yeah, so start off 3 Blaze Belchers because when you're running Rush, you need Blaze Belchers and stuff. Just saying, I'm not really a huge fan of this deck. This is just my friend's deck. This is a pretty good version of the deck, but I'm not a huge fan of Rush. I've already gone over in like most of my other videos why I don't like Rush. I just think that, you know, it just wastes all of its resources, and if there's like a single shield blast, you're in trouble, which is why I don't like it that much. Next up, I got 2 Jet Flame Bodyguards because it's Evo bait for Laser Arm. And this can actually be really helpful for getting over stuff like Razor Hide, Seneschals, Giga Stands, and other stuff like that. And one time, my friend got over my Milporo with this. It was actually kind of hilarious. Alright, next up, got 3 Dracon Weaponsmiths for the 2 drops in fire. Powerful attacker, no explanation needed. 2 Cliff Cutters. I don't know if I want to put this as a 3 or not. It's not really that useful. It's usually just a normal for me. But, I don't know. It is a Dracon, which is really helpful a lot of times. And then the last level 2 is 2 copies of Lava Leaper. This is also another one of those, like, sometimes it's a normal, which is why I'm not maxing out on it. It's also not a Dracon, which can hurt it too. But this card is very helpful. And if you drop it early game, like if you actually do it on turn 2, there aren't that many outs to it, really. Next up, 3 Jet Thrust Starter, Standard and Rush. Turn 3, Fast Attack. If you break a shield, if you go turn 1, drop a 1-drop, then go turn 2, drop another card, and break a shield with the 1-drop, and then turn 3, drop this, and then break with all 3, that can be devastating. Alright, next up, 3 Laser Arm Dracon. Honestly, like I said in my video that I didn't like this card, but I'm going to go ahead and just say this now. I didn't know like anything about evolutions at the time. I did not know that evolutions did not have summoning sickness, which sounds really scrubby, but I don't really care. Yeah, I did not know that they did not have summoning sickness, which makes this card so much better than I thought it was. Because being able to attack the turn you summon this thing is crazy. You can go on turn 4, you can go drop the Jet Flame Bodyguard, and then drop this, and then double break. Also, with Powerful Attack 2000, this can't be hit by the blockers that are played. Stuff like Frog Zukas and other stuff like that. And obviously, stuff like Refis and other stuff can't get over this. Unfortunately, it still loses to Scared Orbital Bloom Hollow, but that's what you should be saving your removal for anyways. Amazing card. Another amazing card is 2 Gilliflames. I'm not sure if I want to put this up to 3 or not, or my friend rather wants to put this up to 3 or not, but it is a good card. It's obviously amazing because it's basically 4 for 5,000 fast attack, and it's another card that, while it can't get over Gilliflame, sorry, not Gilliflame, that'd be weird if I got over itself. It can't get over Frog Zuka, it does crash with it at least, which can be helpful, and of course stuff like Refi can't get over it. And obviously fast attackers are amazing in Rush. That's it for the fire monsters. For the fire spells, got 3 Comet Missiles to get rid of pretty much any blocker. If you're not facing a blocker, I usually like to keep at least 1 Comet Missile in hand, just in case they drop one. But if I have like 2 in hand, they don't have any blockers, I'll always mana at least 1, just because it's probably a dead card at that point. And I've got 3 Rock Bites. I'm running this over Tornado Flame because the 1-turn difference is really important. And I'm running this over Heat Seekers because I think that it being a Shell Blast is really important, especially when you're playing versus the Rush Mirror Match. When it's in your shields, it's a lot more helpful to get rid of stuff like the not the Laser Arm Dracons, the other Dracons, the not Evolution Dracons. You know, stuff like Weaponsmith, Jet Flame Bodyguard, Blaze Belchers, all that stuff. This gets rid of it, which is very helpful. And yeah, that's all for the fire. Now for the nature portion. The nature portion is actually really small. So yeah, let's just get started with it. 2 Pricklebacks, just because it's an amazing turn 1 play. Might go up to 3. Not sure. 3 Moonhowler Tribes. It's a turn 2 play. Awesome stuff. Don't really need to explain this. It's basically a normal in here. 3 Thorny Creepers, basically the same thing as Weaponsmith, except it doesn't have the race advantage, but it's still good just because it's nature. 2 Essence Elves, because it boosts everything up. I think I'm going to move this up to 3. Not really sure. That's it for the nature monsters. No Sabretooth. Some people were telling me to put in Sabretooth in here, but I don't like Sabretooth. Not only do I only have 5, which I'm not sure if I like that or not, but honestly, when you get up to 4 evolutions, that gets to be a bit much at sometimes. You don't want to get clogged hands with this deck. This deck already has inconsistency problems. You don't want to have to worry about running, you know, at too many evolutions, having hands that are like Sabretooth and Laser Arm Dracon, and it's just like both of them can't do anything, and you're top decking to hopefully top one of the 2 that you need. That's usually you're in a really bad situation at that point. And the last card, the only spells for nature are 3 Return to the Soils, another kind of card for like the Mirror Match, control, blockers, and this also gets rid of Laser Arm Dracons and Sabretooths and Neurons and other really annoying stuff. So yeah, this deck has been pretty cool. My friend's testing, I played him a lot, and we went kind of like 50-50, just because, yeah, this deck can be really annoying at sometimes. You know, with stuff like Comet Missiles and stuff, you don't actually have to worry about blockers. And if you don't open up any early game plays versus this deck, you're probably going to end up losing. I mean, I opened up like awkward hands with like only like turn 4 and maybe like 1 turn 3, and it's like once I got the turn 3 out, it's like I couldn't even do anything because like all my shields are gone already, and then they just dropped like he just dropped a Jet Thrust Starter. He just beat me. So yeah, very cool deck, super budget too, so if you're not interested in spending a lot of money in this game, you can build this for probably like $20 at most maybe. I mean, the Gale of Flames will run you for a little bit, but that's really the only expensive card in here. I think Lava Leaper is a rare, but it shouldn't be that hard to pick up. If you go to a league or something, you should be able to pick up pretty much anything in this deck from people. Just ask to look at their commons and stuff. And that's all for now. So I hope you guys liked the deck. Thanks for watching, and peace. Whoops. Alright, peace.